Hi everyone, I'm Hales and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you some spring sewing plans that I have, as well as some fabric that I bought. Fabric number one. Now this is one I bought locally. I'll just drape it on myself so you can see it here. This was on the sale roll and it was £4 a metre. I think it's some kind of cotton mix. Bought 3 meters of it because it was £4 a metre, with the view to make some kind of sundress. So I'm 5'3", I haven't owned a maxi dress because whenever I go into a shop and hold up a maxi dress, I have about a foot of it on the ground, which I would then have to chop off, and the waist would be too long. I don't know. Who are these dresses made for? People who are about 6 foot? Certainly not people who are 5'3.5", don't forget that half. So maybe I could make a maxi dress with it, or a 50s style dress. Now I have made a 50s style dress before, which I'll link up in the cards, but that was more gimmicky, kind of costumey, so it's not something I would just like picnic in or go out with the kids in. Right, fabric number 2. So this is ripstop fabric. I think that's what it's called. I didn't know what it was. I was looking at the fabric in the shop and my daughter, I had this one and I had a gingham. It was a blue and white gingham fabric. It was a cotton one, and I said to my daughter, who's 7 and was busy stroking the fabrics in the other side of the room, which one should I get? And she said, oh, you always get the same thing, get something different. So I thought I'd go for this, and then I realised, because it wasn't really, I don't think it was labelled up what it was. It's really, I don't know, it's funny, it's got polyester in it, and when I googled ripstop it said things like it's like for a waterproof fabric, like a jacket. I'm not sure if I'm gonna look like a tablecloth if I wear it like this, and I'm gonna look like a complete tablecloth in it. I was hoping to make, because I've got my Tilly the Buttons Rosa shirt on, which I made the other week, which is a separate video. Link in link above, whether to make another one out of this, but it's really bizarre fabric and I don't know, is it going to be really rustly as well? So it might be further down on my sewing list and it might just go in my stash, which is actually in my drawers here, which is not as big as some people's, so it's absolutely fine and I'm not taking over the house, just in case my husband's watching. Right, next fabric. I then ordered some fabric last week because I'm on Easter break because I work in a school, so I have 2 weeks off, and I thought, well, I have to just, I don't know, I'm heavily influenced by other people who buy things and say how much of a bargain it is and their fabric hauls. I think it's a Ponte Roma. It's really thick. It's cream and navy. Oh, that's the under. Hang on, I folded it. It's so smooth. It was really nice. It was sold by the half metre and it was £3 per half metre, so I got 1.5 meters. I think I'm going to make a jacket with it. I did post on my Instagram a picture of a pattern by Named Patterns, which was a kimono top, and I did think maybe that would go because it said to get a stable knit for it, but the smallest size that they do in that is massive. It's just not a fitted garment, and I don't know if this would look too big and bulky, so I'm debating over, I'll see if I can find a picture to insert for that one, maybe you can vote, and I'll either make the kimono top or this pattern here with this jacket. And now it's bizarrely, she's wearing the collar really strange, so it's the one tucked in, and it's McCalls 6711. The line drawing shows the jacket a lot better, and somebody, because I was on Google Images, somebody had made it out of Ponte Roma, because it does say that the pattern is for a woven fabric, but it looked really nice, but I don't know if pattern matching to a nightmare because it's a princess theme blazer. So I will keep you posted. If you follow me on my Instagram, which is Hales More Sewing, I will put progress shots over there. It is a pale pink cotton, it's a shirting fabric. I'm trying to think how much that one was. That wasn't much either. I'll try and put all the details in the description box below in case you want to check them out, because I only bought these ones last week. But this one I think is going to be another of the Rosa shirts, just because it was so easy to put together. It's such a great pattern, and that will be for spring because it's also good because of the sleeve option because it's not hot enough yet to have sleeveless. My last fabric is this, and it looks just like a white normal fabric, but it's not. It's a waterproof fabric, which is it PU they call it? It was really cheap. Went into Zara and the first thing on the mannequin in front of me in the door was an almost like a opaque raincoat which had coloured bias binding on it. And when I then got home and googled, there was quite a few things came up with like clear plastic raincoats and they were on the catwalk, and I just thought, oh, maybe I'll try and make one of those. When this has arrived in the post, it's not see-through, as you can see. That's probably my fault. This is a late night purchase, if you couldn't tell, and it's sucked in by the price. And when it's arrived, it's basically like a big shower curtain. So I don't know whether it will make its way into a pad being made into a jacket, like a raincoat. I mean, it's obviously going to be waterproof if it's a big giant shower curtain. So yeah. The good and the bad side of ordering online. The good side is that it didn't actually cost me that much money. The bad side is like, what have I done? If you've enjoyed this video, please give it the old thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I have another video coming soon. Bye!